the New York Giants. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oaks, and that's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. And off we go from East Rutherford. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
19 tight.
That's caught over the middle by Johnson. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hours spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
This one taken at the 7. Yeah. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
DC, right? Hey! Shut up! What are you? Shut up!
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Paulson Adebo is there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, Jackson. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. Back to throw. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he will score. Rashad Bateman, touchdown Baltimore. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is hot downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. Out of shotgun. It's Dunk. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New York. His 2nd TD of the game. And this one gives his team the lead. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Jackson now on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Open man is Hopkins. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Play action now. Jackson forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Jackson up top again. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Jackson out of the pistol. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. Jackson so nimble. He's got the first down and wisely gives himself up at the end.
This is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Gotta be lying. Cut up.
Now this looks like a design run, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. On the run to the right, taking off, and he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to enter out. We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Giants first
First
down.
and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
4 yards. That's another Giants first down.
The RPO, that one is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
4 yards.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air again goes Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver.
At the 21-yard
And it'll bring up second down. Dart going to throw it again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Dart. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. On fourth down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Giants will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Jackson now to throw on first down. Now he takes off. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
19 yards. First down, Baltimore.
From the gun, Jackson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll go up here first and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 12. First down, Ravens.
On play action, here's Jackson.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Get it. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They'll let him keep it. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
That's a gain of 4.
Don't need much. It is third and inches.
No, we changed it. Report.
Here's Jackson. Forced to his right. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A carry here for Tracy. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Wide on the RPO. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Giants.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 37-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Dart going to throw here on second down. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Giants first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
15-yard line.
Here's second and 2. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Time is an issue. 1 timeout, 2-minute warning to work with, but they need points. 1st down and 10. Out to his right. There he goes again. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
No, we changed it. Hey, middle.
Throwing Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Baltimore first down. A gain of 26 yards.
On 1st and 10, Jackson.